The sun was harsh, the road was crowded, but there was always one corner that stayed empty. In that corner of the railway station sat a thin, ragged man. Torn clothes, messy hair, and eyes filled with the kind of exhaustion only seen in people who've been defeated by life. His name was Raghu. Every day, people passed him by. Some stared with judgment. Others dropped 2 rupees into his shiny bowl. His parents abandoned him in childhood, and by the time he reached adulthood, the world had done the same. Hunger, cold, and heat had become his daily companions. But one day, a small incident changed everything. One evening, a little girl came to the station with her father. While passing by Raghu, she picked up a jasmine flower lying on the ground. She smiled and said, "Papa, isn't this flower beautiful? I'll give it to Mommy." In that moment, something shifted in Raghu's eyes. He began to wonder, people find joy in flowers. Can I give people joy too? That night, more than hunger, it was hope, a thought and a spark that kept him awake. The next morning, instead of begging, Raghu placed a small basket of flowers outside the station. He had no money, so he went to the flower market at 4 a.m. and said to a vendor, "Paya, I'm not here to beg. I want to sell flowers. Please give them on credit. I'll repay you." Maybe there was something in his eyes. That day, the vendor gave him 50 flowers. Raghu carefully cleaned and arranged each flower and sold them with a smile. People were surprised, but some bought. He made 80 rupees that day. That night felt like a festival. For the next few months, Raghu didn't take a single day off. He sold flowers daily, learning which ones sold best in the morning, which ones in the evening, and where to get them cheaper. People around the station became his regular customers. One day, a wedding decorator approached him. "Brother, do you sell in bulk? I need flowers for an event." Raghu agreed immediately. That night, he brought a big batch from the flower market. The profit was small, but the volume was high. Soon, he bought a small cart and expanded his route to nearby streets. Then one day, he put up a sign, "Raghu Flowers, flowers for every happiness." The mindset changed, and so did life. In a few years, Raghu opened a small flower shop right near the station where he once begged. Then came a second shop, then a third. Today, he owns 6 flower shops and runs a van service that delivers flowers for weddings and events. The same man who once stretched out his hand for 2 rupees now employs 20 people. A local news channel picked up his story. From beggar to millionaire, the flower king who sold hope. When Raghu appeared on camera, he simply said, "I haven't changed, my mindset has." And when your mindset changes, life falls into place. Life lesson. Raghu's story isn't fiction. It's a real-life example. Poverty isn't a sin, but giving up is. Begging is easy, but earning brings dignity. A small thought, a small smile, and a small effort can completely change the direction of life. Even today, when Raghu sees a beggar, he hands them a flower and says, "Learn to sell this, and you'll fill your life with colors." In the end, just remember one thing. Fate only changes for those who have the courage to change themselves. And when your mindset changes, life truly begins to bloom. Flower petals sparkles.